Do you ever feel daunted by the challenges that you're facing? Do you sometimes think about your goals and see just how far away they are and feel really small in relation to those goals and like you're never going to get there? Well, don't despair. That's why I am doing today's EFT tapping, and I'm going to actually work with you to help you to go all in on your goals and dreams, no matter what you're facing right now, no matter how impossible your dreams may be. What you need to do is shift this, take a new attitude on, and know that you are capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. So, firstly, I want to think about your goal, your vision for the future, what it is that you want to create. Now, if you're not clear, then this is the first step. If you want to achieve anything or arrive at a destination, how on earth are you ever going to make it happen if you don't know what it looks like, if you're not clear on what it is? So, get very clear on your vision, make it a big goal. I don't care how big your goal is, you are capable of achieving it, right? So now think about where you're at right now and how daunting does it appear to you to get from where you are to where you want to be. If you are currently facing certain challenges and you feel really, really small, then I want you to think about that specifically. On a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is that feeling that, oh my gosh, this is just too big? I feel so small. This is so daunting. How on earth am I ever going to achieve this? How intense is that feeling? Okay, I want you to take a note of that number because we're going to reassess this as we continue the tapping to make sure that we're on the right track and we're bringing that down. Sound good? Okay, I want you to start by tapping on the side of the hand and repeat after me. Even though I feel so daunted when I think about this goal, it feels so big and I feel so small. I deeply and completely love and accept all of me right now. Even though the challenges I'm facing right now feel so huge and I don't know how I'm ever going to overcome them, I deeply and completely love and accept all of me right now. Even though I feel daunted and overwhelmed, just thinking about where I'm at and where I want to get to, it feels impossible. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept who I am and how I feel right now. Okay, tapping through the points, starting with the inside of the eye. It just feels so daunting. Getting to my destination feels impossible. I feel so small. I don't know how I'm ever going to achieve my goal. I feel so small when I think about my vision. I feel like I'm never going to get there. It just feels impossible. And I feel so small and helpless. It's just so daunting. There's so much that I don't know. I feel overwhelmed. It seems impossible. It seems futile. I choose to breathe. I choose to relax and let go. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling daunted and overwhelmed. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling so small. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling weak and powerless. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling like my dreams are impossible. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling like my dreams are light years away. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling like my dreams will never be realized. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling hopeless. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling helpless. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling small. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling like it's futile. I destroy, uncreate, and delete, feeling like my dreams are impossible. Okay, deep breath. And let it out. Deep breath. Let it out. Okay. I want you to rate that feeling that we rated in the beginning, feeling helpless, feeling small, feeling powerless, feeling like your dreams are impossible. How intense is that now? If you're facing those challenges, how overwhelming do they feel now on a scale of 0 to 10? Now, the truth is, these feelings are quite normal. If you have a great big audacious goal, an audacious dream, and an audacious vision for your life and for the future that you wish to create, which I hope you do, then it's normal and natural to feel overwhelmed and daunted in the face of this vision. Here's the thing, you don't have to achieve it tomorrow. What you need to do practically is break down that great big vision into smaller steps and accomplishments. You achieve milestones along the way. If you think of any person, a highly successful person or highly successful company, they didn't get from seed company, from startup, from founder to massive billion-dollar company overnight, did they? They reached certain milestones. They showed up every single day and they just took the next most logical step or steps. They built a framework. They followed processes. They had a vision in mind and they created a plan and then they executed the plan. Every single day they executed the plan. And the faster you execute, the faster you realize your goal and dream. So if you're not executing on what you know now, you don't know what you don't know, and you don't have to know it all. All you have to know and understand is what you see as the next most logical step. Because you will take that step, you will get an outcome or result. And that outcome or result is either the outcome and result that you wanted or it's not. But in the process of this journey, you learn what works, you learn what doesn't work, you learn how to solve problems, you learn the skill sets that you need, you learn the information that you need, you learn how the path comes together. You learn how to succeed. Success is a skill that you build. Building wealth is a skill. It's something that you learn how to do. It's not something that you inherently know. There's very little that we inherently know, except our connection to source, except how powerful we truly are, accept internally what we're really capable of. The thing is, we are conditioned out of that. We are made to feel powerless by the situations and circumstances that show up. We feel at the mercy of the forces that are in our life, but we are not. You are not. You have the capacity and the ability and the power to achieve anything you put your mind to. When you build the self-worth, the self-belief, the self-confidence within yourself, when you can show up knowing that you have the ability to achieve anything you put your mind to, even if that is just a small seed inside of you somewhere that you latch onto, that's where action comes into play. And you just start to put one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other. This is not an easy journey. Nobody ever said that it should be easy or that it was going to be easy. We hope it would be easy, but that's not the reason that we're here. We're not here for easy. We're here to grow. We're here to expand. And if you think about somebody who goes to a gym and they want to build muscle, do you know the mechanism of how they build muscle? Well, what they do, the action that they take is they show up consistently multiple times a week. They have a specific program that either they put together depending on how much they know, or they have a trainer or a coach put together for them. If they're a professional athlete, they have a trainer who puts together a very specific program to build the very specific muscles, the stability, the strength, the stamina that they need to be the best they can possibly be at whatever athletic pursuit they are playing in or participating in. Now, if you think of a bodybuilder, they have to build specific muscles, very specific muscles in a very specific way. So it is a very specific plan that they follow, and they show up. If they're a bodybuilder or a professional athlete, they show up every day and they commit to the program that they have. And do you know how a muscle builds? It tears. Fact. When you are actually building muscle, you are pushing it to a limit, and at that limit or beyond that limit, it tears. And when it tears, it then builds. Because as it repairs, it builds. This is why you need protein and proper nutrition and all that kind of stuff to assist the body in the repair process so you can build the muscle. Now, you don't go from Weedy Dweeb to Arnold Schwarzenegger in a matter of days or weeks. It takes years of dedication and discipline and focus and strategy and specific actions, doesn't it? Everything in life is the same, including your success, including your wealth. Now, you can go faster if you want, depending on what you want to achieve, by taking the right actions, by showing up with the right attitude, by executing as fast as you possibly can, by putting in place the right systems, strategies, processes, formulas. That takes knowledge, that takes skill, and that takes time to develop. So stop beating yourself up. You don't know what you don't know. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep showing up every single day, because the action that you take matters. How you show up matters. Your attitude, your mindset matters. The speed at which you move matters. It all matters. And the beautiful part about this is it's all in your control. All of this is in your control. Now, maybe you have things that will slow you down a little bit along the way, because let's face it, life happens. But it is your response to those things and how you show up as a result of those things, what you learn as a result of those things that stretch you, that expand you, that draw you forward to becoming the person you need to be to achieve your great big vision and your great big goal. But you are capable. Believe that. Believe that. Find a place in yourself that you believe you are perfectly capable of achieving any goal, any vision, any dream, no matter how big, and give yourself an adequate amount of time to achieve it, because people underestimate what they can achieve in the long term, but they overestimate what they can achieve in the short term. And that is something that really destroys people's ambition and causes them to quit. Don't quit. I don't care what you're facing. Don't quit. You are bigger than any challenge you will ever face. Remember, self-worth, self-confidence, self-belief. Build those foundations and you will be unstoppable. Okay, let's do the second part of this tapping. I know I get on a bit of a rant and a tangent, but I just want you to understand how powerful you are. Now, before we get into the second tapping, I want to introduce myself to anybody who is new to my channel. My name is Marguerita. I am the Woo Woo Warrior, and I have helped thousands of freedom and wealth seekers just like you to clear their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs so they can step into their power and rise into unstoppable wealth, freedom, and impact. And I'm on a mission to help you to be the best and most powerful version of you so you can live life on your terms and achieve all your goals and dreams, no matter how big. So now we're going to go on with the second tapping. So let's just start by tapping on the inside of the eye and repeat after me. Even though my goal is daunting, I'm going to give it my best shot. Sometimes I do feel small, but I'm going to give it everything that I've got. Sometimes I feel really helpless, but I choose to know that I am capable of achieving so much more than I realize. Sometimes I feel daunted and overwhelmed, but I'm going to show up and give it my best shot. Sometimes I feel so small, but I'm going to give my goals everything I've got. I choose to show up with a can-do, no matter what, whatever it takes attitude. I choose to take action toward my goals every day. I choose to believe in my ability to achieve any vision or goal, no matter how big, no matter how daunting. I take action every single day, and I give it my best shot. Every day, I give it everything I've got. Every day, I make my dreams non-negotiable. Every day, I choose to stand in my power. Every day, I choose to build belief in myself. Every day, I choose to back myself all the way. Every day, I choose to go all in. I put these feelings of being small aside, and I go all in. And I give it everything that I've got. And I refuse to back down, because I am infinitely powerful. And I'm going all in. I'm backing myself all the way. I choose to know I am bigger than any problem or challenge I will ever face. I choose to back myself all the way. I choose to go all in. I choose to never, ever quit. I choose to give it everything I've got. I choose to execute like a ninja. I choose to know I've got this. Okay, deep breath. And let it out. Another deep breath. And release it. Okay, think about what it is that you're facing right now, your challenges, or how small you may have felt before, how daunted, how impossible your dream seemed. On a scale of 0 to 10, how intense does that feeling of feeling helpless and daunted and overwhelmed feel now? Very cool. So keep tapping, keep bringing that down. And when you feel overwhelmed, what are you going to do? You're going to do some more of this, aren't you? Because it's so simple, it's so powerful, and you don't need anything else except these and the will to tap, to do what it takes to be able to get yourself into a state of momentum. What you need is a state of momentum. And this is why so many people procrastinate, because they just can't get over their fears, their doubts, their blocks, the limiting beliefs that are keeping them stuck. Enough already? And if you want help with any of this, then download my 20 wealth creation tips for conscious entrepreneurs. This is a very comprehensive guide with powerful tips to help you to get from where you are to where you want to be as fast as possible. It's a 50-page guide. So it's got a lot in there. It's got exercises. It's got steps for you to take and actions that you can take right now to make massive progress. So if you want that, just type wealth in the comments below and I will send you the link to download the free guide. I do hope that you take advantage of that. If you have enjoyed this video, then show me some love. Like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know how this landed for you. And if you want another really impactful video, then check out this one that's coming up right now. It's going to help you to rewire your brain for money, wealth, abundance, and success. I know you're going to love it. Check it out here.